I, 22M, was part of a close-knit group of 5 friends from university. We spent years doing everything together: game nights, road trips, weekend hangouts, and all the usual memories that come with a strong friend group. At the center of it all was Ryan, 23M, someone I considered my closest friend. Looking back now, I've realized that Ryan's idea of friendship often came with unspoken expectations. Ryan was always the organizer, the one with the plans, the ideas, and the vision for what the group should be doing. At first, I appreciated that about him. He brought everyone together. But over time, I noticed a pattern. Whenever someone didn't go along with what he wanted, his attitude would change. If a joke didn't get the reaction he expected, he'd become distant. If someone made other plans, he'd post passive-aggressive messages about loyalty and fake friends on social media. Things became more noticeable last fall when I started dating someone new. I made a genuine effort to maintain balance and still attended our regular weekly hangouts, but Ryan began making comments like, "Guess we won't be seeing you anymore now that you're in a relationship." While he said it jokingly, it felt increasingly pointed. Around the same time, I started feeling excluded. Inside jokes appeared that I didn't understand. Conversations referenced events I hadn't been invited to. Eventually, I discovered that a separate group chat had been created without me. When I asked Ryan if something was wrong, he acted surprised and hurt. He told me, "I'm just trying to respect your space. You've seemed distant lately." He said it so calmly and sincerely that I ended up questioning myself. Instead of getting answers, I found myself apologizing. Ryan accepted my apology with what felt like complete confidence that he'd done nothing wrong. Not long after, rumors began circulating. One of our mutual friends pulled me aside and asked whether I had been speaking negatively about the group behind their backs. I was stunned. I hadn't done anything of the sort. As I tried to understand where these claims were coming from, it became clear that Ryan had already shaped the narrative. According to him, I thought I was better than everyone else. I supposedly considered the group immature and only maintained friendships when it benefited me. What made it especially painful was how he used personal moments against me. A birthday I missed because of a work trip became evidence that I had better things to do. A private conversation where I admitted feeling anxious about life after graduation was twisted into a claim that I believed everyone else was destined to fail. Small, ordinary moments were reframed into something far more damaging. The final straw came when I saw photos from a group dinner I hadn't been invited to. All 4 of them were there, smiling and raising their glasses. The caption read, "Real ones only." I sat alone in my apartment staring at the post, feeling a mix of anger, sadness, and disbelief. In response, I sent a long message to the group explaining my side of things. I shared screenshots, clarified misunderstandings, and tried to be as honest and vulnerable as possible. Only one person replied. Their response was simple. "We just feel like you've changed. Ryan's been really hurt by you." That was the moment I realized I had already lost. Ryan had spent so much time controlling the story that no explanation I gave would outweigh the version of events they had already accepted. In their eyes, I was the problem. So I walked away. It's been 4 months since I cut ties with the group, and I still feel the weight of that loss. Losing 4 close friends at once, even friends who ultimately turned against me, is a kind of grief that's difficult to put into words. It's not just the friendships that disappear. It's the routines, memories, and sense of belonging that go with them. I'm not looking for a judgment or a verdict. What I want to understand is how to trust people again after experiencing a friendship where vulnerability was turned into a weapon. A close friend gradually isolated me from our friend group by misrepresenting my words, intentions, and personal conversations. Over time, the group accepted his version of events, and I eventually chose to walk away. Although I've moved on, I still struggle with the trust issues left behind.